The bitch slap heard from around the world. Welcome to a special edition of SportsCenter. I'm your host, Sam Swank. We're going to break this thing down. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're an alien from a foreign planet. Setting the stage here, Chris Rock, known for playing the zebra in Madagascar, doing the devil's work, trying to entertain a group of people with their heads so far up their asses, or as we like to call them, A-list celebrities. And right here,
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
we're going to bring in joke analyst Joe Pompano. Joe, a lot of confusion on this.
Yes, Sam, to give context to this, G.I. Jane was a 1997 film directed by Ridley Scott about a female character with a bald head. And Jada Pinkett Smith obviously rocking the bald head last night.
Now, I'm no fashion icon, Joe. Has Jada been rocking the bald head for a while?
Well, that's why it's a touchy subject, Sam. Jada currently suffering from a hair loss condition called alopecia. Alopecia is incredibly common amongst men, causes baldness, but extremely rare with women.
Did Chris Rock know about the alopecia beforehand?
The knownness of the alopecia is still up in the air, and as a joke analyst for 35 years, I thought Chris was just making an ode to Jada's bald head and the fact that G.I. Jane was a really shitty movie, flopped at the box office, and that nobody would want to see the sequel.
Always appreciate your insight, Joe. We're going to loop in now with stateside reporter Erickson Hall.
Thank you, Sam. I was a small cock's distance away from the incident. What I saw in the immediate aftermath of that delivery of Chris Rock's joke was not Will Smith upset. He was, in fact, laughing.
He is clearly laughing here.
It's very clear that she wears the pants in the relationship.
My goodness, look at that face.
She's got them by the testicles.
By the testicles indeed. And look what happens next. Bam! Looping in Kevin Smith, a UFC columnist here at ESPN. Kevin, why the slap and not the punch?
Definitely a weak move with the slap, Sam, but we gotta consider the difference in weight class here. Will Smith, 6'2", 30 pounds heavier than Rock. If he had went with the knuckles, there definitely would have been some blood and maybe even a TKO.
An unconscious host would have been a bad look for the Academy.
But at this point, guys, the energy in the theater was, this is a joke, this is fully staged, right? But then, the naughty language started to fly.
Out your fucking mouth. Wow, dude.
She is flabbergasted.
The Peter Nyong'o's face was all of us inside of that theater.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to.
We're going to loop Joe Pompano back in. Joe, what did Will Smith mean by that?
I'm pretty sure he meant what he said, Sam. He does not want his wife's name in Chris Rock's mouth.
An entanglement unlike any other. The perfect segue to a tradition unlike any other. The Masters, an ESPN in-depth preview. Coming right up after this commercial break.